star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That incredible performance was from Skylar Cole, singing our national anthem. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA. Thank you. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Olynyk, Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Markkanen in at the 3. And for Indiana, Buddy Hield is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. No good from outside. Conley, the pass to Vanderbilt. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. Do you feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
That free throw, no good.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
And he's good on the second.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Now, here is Halliburton. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Clarkson kicks to Vanderbilt. Now Clarkson, looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Three-pointer, Markkanen sinks the three-pointer. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. Fans form that attachment to their team. He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. Halliburton against Conley. The dish to Olynyk. Outside Conley. The pass to Clarkson for three. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen on Conley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Olynyk. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
First one falls for him.
And back in college, Halliburton was impressive, but he doesn't seem content to rest on past achievements. He's always trying to take his game to new heights.
Halliburton hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Pass to Clarkson. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
Really a game to forget, all because they spent most of it hacking away.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Chris Duarte comes in for Hield, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Then for the Jazz, Horton Tucker's checked in for Markkanen. Malik Beasley comes in for Jordan Clarkson, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. All free throws good from Turner.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Here's Duarte. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Turner with the screen. And once again off the mark by Indiana. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Jazz up 1. And we'll be back right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. Now McConnell. Following the miss by Malik Beasley from deep. Turner for 3. Rebound by Olynyk.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Alexander Walker. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Duarte. Passes it to McConnell. It's Turner, high post. He's against Olynyk. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mathurin. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Olynyk against Turner. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's McConnell. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the three-pointer GA has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
That's good from Beasley. So both teams changing it up here. Beasley hits them both. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Trailblazers. Halliburton finds Turner. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hield can't hit. Utah leading. Now here's Beasley. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Turner covering. Dishes to Beasley. 5 on the clock. It's Gay on the way. Hits it from three-point range. Gay's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
In the corner, it's Hield. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jazz leading by 4. Markkanen gets to Conley. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Launches a 3. The shot, no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few. You know, with this team, they stretch out so much, you got to be really alert. You got to pay close attention to the details.
Rick, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
You love how they've come in here and taken charge. Hostile crowd, but these guys are blocking out the noise.
Yeah, they came in prepared for this, and the results have been outstanding.
All right, time to see how the Western Conference is stacking up.
Look here now at Utah. They're dealing with some challenges, no doubt about it. They have talent, but maybe not as much as they thought they had. The effort's been spotty. It's been a learning year for this organization.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They've got Hield. Turner is out there with Smith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Pacers trail by 4.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Here's Nembhard. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Clarkson outside. Inside. Conley, the pass to Vanderbilt. Turner with the steal. And here are the Pacers now. And here's Halliburton. Six on the shot clock. Here's Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
The free throw drops for Smith. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Outside Conley. Three-pointer. That shot misses. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Halliburton on the wing. Over by Conley. For the tie. And it's blocked by Conley. 1:27 left in the third. Clarkson on the wing. Here's the 3. The Jazz with another miss. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Can't tie it up as that one misses. For Utah, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Olynyk. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Indiana trailing here. Hield outside. Halliburton for 3. And no good that time. Utah's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Clarkson surveying the floor. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Markkanen against Hield. Lets it go with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that is what Hield does. This guy is a gunner and loves pulling the trigger from deep.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Jazz leading by a point. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish
play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Clarkson, and it's Gay in at the 4 spot. Smith with a screen on Clarkson. Here's Duarte. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. Clarkson's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Jazz. There's the pass to Duarte. Poke loose. Here's Horton Tucker. To the paint, here's Alexander Walker. It's good. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for Utah.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Here's Duarte. He's covered by Clarkson. Beyond the arc. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Here's Gay, and the layup's good off the glass. And now an 8-point Utah lead.
Talen Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Jazz leading by 8. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 8. 1:11 left in the 4th quarter. And some changes here for the Pacers. Buddy Hield comes in for Nesmith, and Halliburton subbed in for Duarte. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David.
The true definition of a veteran. Mike Conley, an integral part of this team.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Here's Hield. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Smith with a screen on Markkanen. Hield can't hit.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Conley with it. Kicks it to Clarkson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Gay, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That one is on Hield.
A guy who's always had the tools to get to the line more. Gay aggressive that
Taking
time.
2 shots.
And free throw good from Gay.
A talented, versatile player who has been on a few teams. Rudy Gay is still going.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
.29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Not sure the miracle Craig is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Here's Duarte. On its way from Turner for 2. Indiana again missing. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks, Laurie. Strong start for the team. How did you keep that momentum going throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, we've had leads before this season that we blew, so we had that mindset that even if we're up, we're still going to keep pushing, so that's what we did.
You kept the pedal to the metal, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.